Welcome and thank you for joining. My name is Manisha and I work at the University of Greenwich. I will be talking to you about deciding on the right course. Initially it can feel difficult to answer, but with research and time, I'm hoping you'll be able to decide on the right course for you. So what you will see at the moment is the UK Qualification Levels. You are most probably studying a BTEC Level 3 qualification, which are equivalent to A-levels. If, however, you are studying a BTEC Level 2, this would be equivalent to GCSEs. Now, BTEC Level 3 are awarded UCAS points, and you can apply to universities with these qualifications. Now, there are many different types of BTECs Level 3, and if you don't know already, have a look to see which one you are studying. What's the full name of your BTEC, and is it equivalent to 1 A-level, 2 A-levels, or 3 A-levels? So, for example, if you are studying a BTEC subsidiary diploma, this would count as 1 A-level. If you are studying a BTEC diploma, this would be considered to 2 A-levels. And if you are studying a BTEC extended diploma, this would be equivalent to 3 A-levels. So if you are studying or you hold a mixture of BTEC Level 3 and A-level qualifications, have a look to see what they are worth by going on the UCAS tariff tables on the website. Just so you know, there are over 52,000 degree programs listed on UCAS, and there are 272 higher education providers in the UK, so you have a choice. And it is all about researching to decide what course is the right course for you. These are some useful websites I would encourage you to look at. So we know research is key, but where do we start? I have narrowed it down to 5 factors I think you should consider, and in no particular order. So you will find that one factor may be more important to you than another, and that's okay. This element of research is a personal search to find what is right for you at the right institution. So the first factor is subject. So this can be an easy or a difficult factor to consider. For example, if you are doing a BTEC in science, you may want to perhaps narrow it down a little bit further, and you might think actually you want to study biology at degree level, or narrow it down further to that, maybe behavioural biology, or biomedical science, or biological sciences, or human biosciences, or biology and forensic biology. Okay, so you've broken it down further. So you've got to really think about what subject or aspects do you enjoy and why. You know, what is it about that particular subject or that unit that you really enjoy? Or it could be a career that you're thinking about going into. Okay, sometimes it may be helpful to work backwards. So if you know the career or the profession you want to go into, what subject should you be thinking about? All still related to subject and yourself, what skills or what are you good at? Okay, what do you enjoy doing? If you're still stuck, think about your hobbies and interests. Okay, can you do a course related to a passion that you may possibly have? So for example, if you love playing computer games, have you ever wondered if you could design computer games by perhaps studying a games design and development degree program at the University of Greenwich? Sometimes what is also helpful is actually talking to family, teachers, friends and careers advisors, just to start that conversation on certain things that you enjoy doing, whether it's a subject, whether it's your skill settings, etc. Second factor is course content. Now, once you have an idea on a subject or a few subjects, brilliant. It's now going in depth to find out more about these courses at these universities. Now please note that you may find that a course has a similar UCAS code or a same UCAS code, but that does not mean that the course is the same. So for example, business studies. Now this is a popular course at a lot of universities, but what you need to understand that they may hold the same UCAS code, but they are not the same. They are very much different. They will have their own syllabus, their own teaching styles, etc. Okay? You may come across joint honours. What does this exactly mean? So joint honours may mean that you're studying 2 subjects, maybe 3. But actually, how much of that subject would you be studying at? So for example, you could be doing international business with a language, and it could be French, Italian, Mandarin or Spanish. So at the University of Greenwich, you'll be studying the international business 75% and the language 25%. Now this does not mean that all universities will do the same. So have a look and find out what it exactly means if you were to do a joint honours. And does the course offer accreditation? Okay, and why would this be useful? So, for example, at the University of Greenwich, we offer an accounting and finance program, and this particular program is accredited by professional accounting bodies, CIMA and ACCA. So having accreditation as part of your course offers membership to professional bodies during the course and upon graduation. And when you are then looking for that graduate job and you can showcase that you are part of a particular body, that looks really good on your application. So just to give you an example of what you could possibly see, so on our website we have a list of all the units you would be studying as part of a program. And within those links it opens up to another page which details furthermore about that particular unit. So the teaching aims of that unit, the assessment, etc. So you've got all the information there in front of you to make that decision of actually, will this course be the right one for you? The third factor, your learning style. So you will be studying the course for a minimum of 3 years, and you have chosen a course you're interested in. But what is your learning style and how do you learn best? Now the type of learning and the assessment is available, so you can use that information to help you decide on the right course. Now this will be available on the websites, it could be available in prospectuses, but that information is there for you to see to make that decision. And are you a person that actually likes the bit of experience as part of your program, the hands-on part? So will it make a difference if actually your program had a sandwich year? Now that refers to in your 3rd year you go on a work placement related to your degree. So for example, if you were to do an engineering degree at the University of Greenwich, let's say mechanical engineering, as your sandwich year you could possibly work at E.ON, Dyson or GSK. Or are you looking for Erasmus opportunity where you could be going to a university in Europe to study as part of your program? So for example, it could be marketing with French, where you could do that for a whole year, or you could do it for a term. Or are you looking for a work placement, perhaps a shorter work placement rather than a whole year as part of your program? So for example, our nursing, midwifery, paramedic programs offer work placement throughout the 3 years. Or are you looking for a volunteering opportunity where our law students assist volunteer lawyers on real cases at the University Legal Advice Centre or the Innocence Project London? So what type of learning style suits you? That's something for you to think about. When you are looking at this information, I've got a little checklist here which I'm hoping can help you. It's called the course checklist, but make sure you have all of this information for that particular course at that particular university. So what are the entry requirements? What are the modules, the teaching methods, the assessment methods, length of these modules and credits? Is any work experience or placements involved? What's the final qualification you'll get at the end of it? Is it a BA? Is it an MEng? What are the faculty staff like? You may find that there's a lot of information on this on the website rather than prospectuses. What academic specialism does it entail? And what are the contact times? I mean, there could be more that you may want to know as well, but make a list of this when you are trying to find out all of this information. The fourth factor, entry requirements. So we touched a little bit on the last slide, but hopefully at this stage you have a possible course you are interested in, but you need to find out what the entry requirements are to study that course at that institution. Now, all universities will have an entry criteria, so this is what they are looking for you to have. Now, this will include level 2 qualifications, so typically these are GCSEs, and in particular universities will be looking for English and maths and perhaps others, okay? They'll also be looking at the level 3 qualifications. So these are your A levels, your BTEC level 3 qualifications, okay? And these will hold UCAS points. They may also state the subjects that they're after. So if you were looking to do an engineering degree program, for example, maths would be a level 3 subject that they would be looking for, whether it's part of your BTEC program, it's part of engineering, or whether it's a separate level 3 qualification, an A level perhaps. In some cases, experience will be something that will be vital as part of the criteria. So again, have a look to see what the entry requirements are and see if you match these. And the fifth and the last factor is location. Now, is location an important aspect that you don't mind where you go, or are you looking to stay close to home? So first of all, find out how far is this institution that you are interested in. And how many campuses and where is the course based? This is something that students don't do. Now, once you know the university you're looking at, find out if they have any campuses, because if that's the case, where will your course be located? So for example, you want to then have a look at actually how much is it going to cost to travel to that institution. So for example, if you are living in London and you are looking at studying an M Pharmacy program at our Medway campus, how will you be getting there? What are your options? So have a look at all these options and make a note of these. What I would say is buy yourself a little notepad and put all of the information down on the notepad with regards to the course and the institution. So you're keeping all of that information together, but make sure you're looking at all of this in detail. So for example, as I was saying, let's say you're living in London and you will be commuting to the Medway campus to study the M Pharmacy program. So what could you do? There are lots of different ways, and I'm going to cover 3 options. So one could be that you could drive if you have a car by now. It could be that you could drive down to A2 or the Dartford Bridge. 2, what you could do is take the train into London and then out into Kent. Or 3rd, you could get a university bus from the Greenwich campus all the way down to Medway campus at a fraction of the train cost. So these are options you could use. Now, I would like you to do this with the institutions that you're interested in, so you can actually see for yourself how long it takes, but also how much it costs. What you also want to be looking at is the local facilities at that area you're looking at. What kind of things can you do? Okay. As well as that, having a look at the institution facilities. What do they have? What are the accommodation facilities like? Okay. So whether you'll be living on campus or at home, you want to have a look at the local facilities. And the other important thing is, can you attend an open day and find out more and ask questions about these things? Other things to also consider when thinking about location is there any rail cards or Oyster cards that you could receive discounts as a student, and does that make a difference on your cost? What travel tools could you use to work out your distance and what the easiest option might be? City Mapper is a good one that I would recommend, but again, there are lots out there, but have a look. And what kind of financial support could be available to you? So at the University of Greenwich, we offer a commuter bursary. So that's up to 50% of monthly commuting costs up to £1,000 per year. Now, while you are looking at all of this, also have a look to see what other bursaries and scholarships are available at these institutions. So we have our 5 factors to consider and support with deciding on the right course. So let the research begin. Thank you very much, and I hope that you enjoyed this particular session and you've got those 5 factors to take on forward to get your research started. Now, for further details on our events, please refer to our website, which will go into a lot more detail in terms of dates, times and what the event entails. If you would like to get in contact with us, please use the contact details as you can see for further information. I'd like to say thank you very much again. Please keep safe and keep well. Bye-bye.